Here in Huntsville, get ready to step into the magic on skates. Today we are hanging out with Disney on Ice skater Eddie Zeidler, who has already been gliding through Arendelle and twirling through Casita to bring Frozen and Encanto to life. But this morning he is making a little pit stop right here in our TVL studio to share more. Eddie, this is such a fun career you get to be part of. Thank you for joining us.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I can only imagine. You've been skating since you were 4. I'm
told. Yeah, and this is my 28th year skating for Disney.
That is incredible.
It's gone so fast. It's so good, and I love it. I love all the shows.
Are you a fan personally of Frozen and Encanto?
Huge.
Okay, yeah, they're phenomenal shows. We know little kids love them, adults love them. It's great. But I want to give you specific props because I am so amazed at the work that you do, because you're not only this kind of entertainer, theater kid, if you will. There's a huge athletic component as well.
Oh yeah.
How do you kind of train and balance these two entertainment worlds?
Well, it came naturally for me as competing. I went to 5 national championships. I medaled twice.
Wow.
So but I always liked the performing aspect of it. So it was a really natural, segue for me to go into ice shows, and I went right into Disney on Ice, and I started doing different roles. I played probably all the Prince roles there is.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I can only imagine. I feel like this is almost the career to have. I mean, if you're going to be,
it's the largest company for
if you're
going to
be an ice skater, Disney on Ice is certainly the route to go. And again, we're seeing phenomenal photos. So let's talk the show specifically, because Disney on Ice has been on tour several times, but this one specifically for Frozen and Encanto. What are fans going to get to see?
It's so great because the Frozen segment has been completely restaged. So it's a new restage production. It's narrated by Olaf, who is hilarious, and it gets a lot of it's a 35-minute segment, so that's the entire first act.
Wow.
And then it goes in, you got all the snow actually snows in the arena.
Oh my word.
And we have this massive ice palace that Elsa gets to run up and down, and it's really cool. It's a great sets, great props.
Do you ever? Okay, I'm gonna ask you a personal question. Do you ever get scared? I mean, I've been seeing these costumes and stuff, and the fact that I can't even skate regularly, but like you said, we're gliding up ice castles and costumes. I mean,
it's another challenge.
A phenomenal production.
It's another challenge you have to, you get used to in performing.
Yeah.
For the shows, we're not in those little lycra outfits. We are in competition. So.
But I imagine have you found in your experience being an ice skater? I mean, this is something you really have to continue to train, keep up. Or is it kind of like once you're kind of used on skates, you're
we might
used
have
to
a 7 o'clock show, but we're rehearsing all day before it, so we're all staying in shape. The second act, which is the Encanto, it's a whole different vibe, because it goes from the cold and frozen into this really warm, in the magical families place, and it's just so cool. It's and we have this great segment where Isabella and the characters get to fly up in the air, 35 feet in the air.
Oh, we're flying too.
So it's like a circus act on ice, acting and still skating.
Eddie, I am in awe of all this. Again, we're seeing just a glimpse of the photos on the screen.
Really cool.
I'm curious too. I mean, I imagine it's all so incredibly fun and entertaining, but is there a specific moment or a specific number that you love? You're like, this is the time.
I love that we don't talk about Bruno number.
Yeah,
everybody loves it. Everyone sings out loud, and it's a lot of fun.
So phenomenal. And again, we want to stress all this coming to our area right here. I'm told too. Do you have any? You got any superstitions you do before you step out on the ice?
I always put my right skate on first.
Right skate on first.
Yeah.
What would happen if you put the left one on?
I don't know. I don't want to find out.
You don't want to find out? You don't think this weekend could be the time to test that out?
No, not going there. Not going there.
You heard it here first. Eddie, we are so excited to see this performance. You play a number of are you allowed to say what characters you perform?
I do. I get skate the role of Bruno in.
Oh, so you're the Bruno.
Yeah.
And we don't talk about it, but we're talking about it right here on TVL.
Yeah.
Eddie, this is so phenomenal. Thank you for taking the time to skate down with us again. You've been skating, I think, since 1997 was when
just with Disney. I
just with Disney on Ice.
Before that, since I was 4.
How do you kind of keep the? I mean, does the magic ever wear off, or does it just get more electric every time?
No, more electric. Always.
I love it. And we can't wait to see it again. Take the rink this coming weekend. Eddie, thank you again for being here. We'll stress one more time. You want to tell us again this weekend, BBC, right? We're going to take those details. You get your tickets over at the links that we'll have on tvliving.com, where you can see the direct links there. Follow along on Instagram, TikTok, all the things, and take the kids out, or just a grown-up. You think I can go without a kid? Is that allowed?
Of course.
I feel like sometimes you need a niece or something to get by with a pass, but I'm like, you know what? Just go by yourself, because this is fun for kids and adults alike.
Yep.
And you heard that here from Eddie himself. Eddie, thank you again so much. Have fun this coming weekend. It's going to be great. Appreciate you being here.
Thanks.